Good afternoon. I'm trying out a different pair of headphones. See if these won't hurt my ears after a while, though the sound quality's a bit different in them. I swear I'm never gonna find headphones that don't hurt my ears. But who knows? You might notice something. I decided to go away from any gear that required intelligence because these headphones don't sound great. But because I'm not leveling intelligence, I should not be wearing it. I'll say that here. Since the headset for these, it's not like horrible, but I just prefer without the headset on. And goodness, okay, these headphones sound like garbage. Yeah, I didn't test these. I'm gonna switch back to my old headphones. These were a pair I just kind of had sitting around someone gave me, and oof. They do not sound good at all. So, one sec, I'm gonna unplug these and plug my other ones. Hopefully it doesn't make any weird popping noises.
That's it. Barrels and the chests. On the double. You two, Julian, show them how it's done, man.
Keeping it together, Bree.
These headphones definitely love to get stuck in my hair. Back to my ones I've been using.
You're safe among friends.
Oh, these sound so much better.
That's it. The barrels and the chests. On the double.
Joe's mum smelled nice.
Had to readjust them to fit on my head right. I might even mess with them more off screen.
Joe? Why, I offer nothing less than the wisdom.
I also did a little bit of money farming. You may notice I have kind of a lot.
Fiction, along with a large
Like,
helping of
a
ham.
lot. Let's make that even. That comes from
Keeping it together, Bree.
the fact that I have 103
I'm
honey
all right,
jars.
as long as I don't think about
Turns
it
out
too
they're not
much.
that rare once you get to this level when you just buy them
You're
from the
safe among
tavern.
friends. Never forget it.
So I farmed up quite a bit. I also replenished my grenades
Smells
and made
worse
some more
over here
invisibility
than a
potions.
dozen rotten eggs dropped in a vat of vinegar.
I'm gonna have to grow more
Well, don't come over.
mushrooms for
Not like
that.
you're buying anything.
If I don't come visit your ton, who will?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Keeping it together, Bree.
I'm all right, as long as I don't think about it too much.
You're safe among friends. Never forget it.
See, where should we go? Why is it discolored there?
How you holding up?
You know, let's head to Stone Garden.
Talk about it.
I also swear I heard this thing talk the other day when I was down here, but
The wind is a gentle kiss. Come, feel it.
what is wrong with you, my dude?
Dear child, you sacrifice too much. You need peace, rest. Come here and stay with me a while.
I like his hat.
A great pounding suddenly erupts in your barren chest cavity, rattling your bones. Your inner god roars and bellows, an incoherent, maddening cacophony.
It is awful how she treats you. She asks so much and gives so little in return. I am the only one who cares. She will say otherwise. She always does. And in the end, she'll betray you. Don't play her game. Think of yourself. Rest here. The sun is golden. No one will bother you. This moment can last forever, if you let it.
A sudden weariness washes over, bone deep and as irresistible as a strong current.
I hope I have enough strength for this. I hope any persuasion. Oh, I needed 4.
Don't fight it. This is how it's supposed to be. Sleep now. When you wake, it will be in a new world. A beautiful world. I only wanted to give you rest, not pain. Now, I leave you to my children. They are many. They are impatient. They lack my gentle touch. I am sorry, truly.
Oh, thank you for letting me know there's a bunch up there. Lapidation, what?
No ordinary Voidwoken who spoke. That was the one who leads them.
pumpkin. Oh, sweet. I need more leather straps. I actually wasn't able to find more. Oh, that's a summoning book. Now, let's see, what direction was I going again? North into the east.
Heading east? If I were you, I wouldn't.
Oh, look, enough. No, yeah, I'll buy every jar of honey I find. Let's see, do you have... Yeah, you're just gonna have food. Oh, I should have bought that broken bottle. For some reason, he seems to have nails and broken bottles. Fresh a couple more times. Yeah, it doesn't seem like they're consistent. They're hard to find.
You look tough, but you ain't tough enough. East'll be your funeral. The rolling pastures of Paradise Downs ain't paradisical no more.
You've hit a nerve. He looks away.
Ain't none of your business why I'm still here.
Yeah, I don't have
Like I say, none of your...
Shall avenge you, darling one.
Glad to have you here. We need all the help we can get.
The spirit mouths the words to a mourning song. If you listen carefully, you can hear her whisper.
I shall not mourn till war is done. I shall not weep while blood still runs.
Softly you sing, I'll hold my tears when weeping comes. She registers your presence and gives you the sweetest smile.
And I'll avenge my darling one.
She turns back to her fallen self once more, her eyes glistening.
The fact I'm just allowed to loot their bodies is kinda hilarious. Ew, hair. And bone.
Be careful on the road, stranger. You're safe enough in here, but past the bridge you're on your own.
I'm not gonna do that. That sounds just mean. I didn't mean to click on that. Also, I'm so glad the squirrel can't set off stuff anymore. That really annoyed me.
The spirit of a poacher stands before you. He begs for mercy, but not from you. He has no eyes for you.
Please, Master Racker. It was a mistake. I'd never have killed that deer, not if I knew who it belonged to.
What's this? I found something.
Yeah, I wish I had read that earlier. Also, that means I guess don't hunt the deer. Can I turn that into leather straps? Should be what? Armor?
The dead here stir. I hear their whispers.
Look who's come to join the party. Oh, but you do get around, don't you?
This is where you've gone, Tarkin! That's a nice sword. I like how it looks.
He takes a satisfied sniff and rubs his hands together. His lips stretch into a mischievous smirk.
When it comes to graveyards, I'm a kid in a candy shop. All sorts of goodies and gewgaws for the taking. And a bit of rousing conversation. If you know what to dig, that is. Ah, it's a quandary, you see. I'm not exactly welcome in the Stone Garden. The servants that tend the graves, well, their master, this Riker fellow, caught me nosing around, so he had them chase me off. The spirits within are particularly feisty as well. Can't say why. I'm as gentle as can be. Alas, I'm stuck sniffing out herbs and fungi on the outskirts.
He presses a forefinger against his chin and hums.
This is when having access to a godwoken might come in handy. You see, beyond the gates, there's something that my heart, such as it is set on. Well, that's the gold-plated question it is. I dare say you'll enjoy this story. Somewhere in this graveyard lies an object of tremendous power. Or so the legends say, anyway. Belonged to a family buried near here, the Surreys. I've been reading up on them. An ancient clan of eccentrics and oddballs. Fascinating people, truly. Old Joanna was the last. The poor, poor dear. Had no money, no children, just this incredible heirloom passed down to her through the generations. Problem is, no one knows what this object is. Only that it's an astounding piece of work. Seems Joanna took its secrets to her grave. Rather literally.
His coy grin freezes.
I can recite each page from memory, but I've neither the time nor the inclination.
Tarquin sighs, and his lips unfreeze. For a moment, he looks almost modest.
It pains me to say, but you've talents in the adventuring department that I do not. This heirloom could prove valuable for both of us. Beautiful. The Surrey tomb must be somewhere nearby. And whatever that object is in there, I bet it's impressive.
He looks toward the graveyard.
I do wish I could wander inside. It would be nice to look up some old friends. See if they're in good spirits.
Freaking necromancer.
The lizard hums tunelessly. Not a melody exactly, but more of a meandering moan.
Yeah, I don't have anything I need.
10 spans under, humans slept. 10 spans up, the dwarves were kept. Lizards burned in lasting flame. Elven trees towards skies did aim.
She looks to your left with one eye and to your right with the other.
It helps me remember where the dead go. Sometimes they don't stay where I put them. That's okay.
She smiles at you with the innocence of a newborn. The hum still throbs in her throat.
Keeping watch, tending the graves.
She returns to her humming. She flinches as you move closer.
No, no touching.
Her humming fades. The eerie silence lasts for several seconds.
Riker might get mad. He doesn't like it when someone touches his things.
She shivers and whispers.
Powerful sorcerer. Lives here, right in the garden. He can take the you from you. No brain, just body.
She points at her head.
The servants, they got nothing up there. Riker has it all now. They need to be freed. Only way. Kill Riker. The servants, so lost, chained by Sorcerer Riker, but they can still go home to the hall. Set them free.
The ensuing silence lasts for several seconds, until she picks up the melody once again and turns away.
So kill Riker, okay. Is there something about Stone Garden in one of the books I had?
It's not a silent monk, but it seems just as blank.
I didn't have a book that had something about Stone Garden. What's that guy's name again? Magnan Ox.
At first glance, the spirit seems much like its host. Hollow, detached. Yet, in its eyes, you see something more ominous, something not apparent before. Agony. The spirit nods, and its face grows even more tortured. It is trapped. By what or by whom, you cannot say.
Spirit's as haunted as the graveyard it roams. A monument to dwarven lives lost.
We died glorious deaths.
The eagle glowers at you balefully, with eyes like shiny little buttons. One manicured and beribboned claw shoots forth to claim the stringy offal before him. Stretching his neck forward, he peers closely at you.
Pretty eyes, eyes that see far.
The eagle's own eyes glitter with avarice. Peck, peck, peck. The eagle pecks free some choice lump of gristle from deep within the corpse. He swallows it whole, dark blood dripping from his beak and matting the fluffy feathers at his throat.
Master died, but Master told me what to do. All my life told me you are what you eat. So I do. I will become the Master. Unless you are not the new Master, are you? Think me an owl? A wren? A crow? I am an eagle. I know my place in this world. So should you. Leave Master and I alone.
He ostentatiously fluffs up his feathers and turns back to his sordid repast.
We were picked up by
The spirit is dressed in tattered ceremonial garb. Eagle feathers tangle in his beard, and bird droppings decorate his robes. He surveys the circling flock with evident satisfaction.
My faithful eagles work still. They know their duty. They need me not. See my feather fall here, prime among my flock. He won't leave my body till naught remains but bleached bone. Hurts? My dear girl, no. All I feel is pride. My feather fall knows just how to slice and just what to chew. He eats to free me, to free this spirit from its earthly ties. With each peck, I am closer to the Hall of Echoes.
That inspiration, we're an example!
The eagle glowers at you with one baleful eye, keeping the other eye firmly trained on the stringy morsels of rotting flesh dangling from its beak.
You dare! You dare touch Master's gifts! No invitation! Leave now! Leave me and Master alone!
We died glorious deaths.
The eagle glowers at you with one...
You dare! You...
There was no glory and no point to it either.
We are an inspiration to our people.
I've spotted something.
The plinth of the statue bears a series of deep, circular scratches upon its stone. The statue can be rotated. You cringe at the sound of stone grating against stone. The statue rotates with little resistance. You cringe at the sound of stone grating against stone. The statue rotates with little resistance. The spirit does not talk to you, though the pain in its eyes is all too apparent.
What's this? I found something.
The headless statue looms over you. Its plinth bears the same rotation scratches as its counterpart.
I'm gonna have to find its head somewhere.
I've spotted something.
Vilnix Creever. Almost sounds like a lizard name. But here...
You there! Help me, please! Some thoughtless fool buried me in this grave to be left as fodder for the worms. I can't be at peace in a place like this. I have to be put to rest according to lizard tradition. The eternal fire burns in the lizard quarter of the cemetery. I beg you, cast my remains into the fire. Set my spirit free. I will never know peace otherwise. I should have known your kind would seek recompense. Very well. Do as I ask, and you will be rewarded.
These must be the remains of that lizard thing, just as he said.
Is that all of them? Yeah. Now that's like leaving.
A lonely traveler did pass, we found her lying in the grass. We saw the smile upon her face and gave her a final resting place.
I've spotted something.
Help! I'm down here! A mind of this magnitude shouldn't be cursed to live like this. Can you dig me up? Well, I used to be... Wait, who did I used to be? I can say with confidence who I am now, at least. A thinker. The likes of which you've never known and never will. Don't worry, there's nothing funny about me.
There's something funny about him.
Oh.
The skeleton tries to brush the dirt from his clattering bones, then frowns. The moistest bits are still stuck in his cracks and crevices.
Thanks. You're probably looking for a reward, but I haven't got much. Except, you know, the wisdom of the ages.
He was Crispin.
He pokes a finger against his ossified head.
Normal.
I'm a bit of a philosopher, you see. Not much else to be, what with all that thinking time. Oh, but I don't just go around giving knowledge away like a common medium.
This is
The
my first time
skeleton
playing
pauses
this
in
game. I'm not
size,
gonna play
then
Tactical like
straightens his
first played.
spine with a clatter.
A soul bond will settle it. A battle of wits. Then the cosmos itself will decide who can better face the truth of our own essence, me or you. A weak soul may not survive the bond. But I'm sure you'll be just fine. Oh, it's easy. We link up souls and share our innermost beliefs. Think of it like an innocent little duel. The winner remains comfortable with their personal truths. The loser, well... Battle is dangerous, is it not? I find it to be true anyway, even when you're battling your own mortality. The angst can prove terminal to the weak-willed.
I have no persuasion, so I don't think I should do this.
I don't blame you. To brush shoulders with someone of my stature must be overwhelming.
Jeez, it's getting hot in here. Oh, is that the entered on fire?
The spirit cannot speak, or perhaps chooses not to.
You have done me a great service, friend. Now, the Hall of Echoes beckons.
A grand altar indeed. Lizard death rites are nothing if not dramatic.
Come on, just walk right through.
The chest before you is wreathed in. You lean in to examine the images further, but are driven back by the intense heat of the flames.
Walk through. Damn it. You have a magical shield for a reason.
The boots are resplendent with polished ivory, heavy but well made, fit for a noble. The air around you glows with sudden heat. Specks of ash fall from the sky, summoning a fractured memory. Dig, work, deeper. By the Empress's order, you have to go deeper. As the memory fades, ghostly flames flicker on the surface of the polished sabatons.
I see you. You have the strength I've been looking for. Patience. You must prove yourself worthy of such answers. Find where the archaeologist cut into the earth. I will draw strength from there to speak again.
The voice vanishes, but the bone-deep longing remains. You must dig in the east. You must. A terrible chill pervades the air as the ashen vision fades. Someone new is watching you. The spirit keeps glancing back. A difficult task since his shoulders are tense as iron.
How can I help? If I knew the way, I'd shout until every god heard me. But I have no idea. I simply want this to end.
Quit idling. We have to dig.
The chronicler puts his head in his hands, collapsing in silent defeat.
I don't have a choice. You're the one wearing those gauntlets, dragging me around this way and that. I cannot do anything to prevent it. We are bound together.
I'm not wearing the gauntlets, I just have them.
The spirit sings a long-forgotten tune in a long-forgotten language. One, it seems, with the ever-revolving wheels of space and time.
Human graves. May the dead stay forever at rest.
Here lies Phylan Surrey, whose family's generous patronage helped build these burial grounds, and who refused to be buried in the Surrey crypt.
Lasting flame.
A sinner I, and who is not? The sinner lies that they sin not. A sinner lies. And yet the boneyard's full of sinners who got their prayers, while I did not.
I've spotted something.
Here lies Marjolenia Pruitt, who won many battles, at the bridge and elsewhere.
Careful! I've spotted a trap.
If graves you dig, I'll warn you now. Beware the creak and then the click. Then comes the bang, then comes the bang! Close your eyes and listen.
The spirit's memories play out before you in darkest black. The sound alone relates the tale. A self-styled archaeologist, some would call you a grave robber, you found the grave of Baron Wilmart Hogg IV. Your footsteps crunch light upon the gravel as you approach the tomb. You know that Hogg was avaricious, paranoid, and cruel, and you yourself value the first of these two traits most highly. You ease your way up to the grave and run your hand around the lid, searching for a trap. You find nothing. The wind whispers in the trees and the grass rustles quietly. You slide the lid open with a creak. Click. Uh-oh, you think. Bang! The silence of the night is rent with a sound of screaming. You're screaming as you burn to death.
Commiserations, she says. I knew the risks. If graves you open, beware the creak, and then the click. Then comes the bang. Then comes the bang! I have only one regret. I didn't get the loot. I didn't get the loot. First came the creak, and then the click. Then came the bang. Then came the bang! Creak, click, bang!
Look out! I see a trap nearby.
Oh, I can't disarm this one. Destroying.
Here lies Secundia Pruitt, wife to the first of Driftwood's bridge masters, and scourge of the recalcitrant traveller. You recognize the dog from the town square in Driftwood. The wounds from his spiked collar are healing well.
Oh, hi! How are you? I'm good. Hey, do you smell that? It smells like the fish place, doesn't it? Like fish, only, worse. Okay, bye!
Ah.
The spirit does not talk to you, though the pain in its eyes is all too apparent. Stone Garden, be welcome.
Oh, it's only 3 of them. Well. They're deceptively easy, okay. What? Oh, come on, game. Stop glitching out. There we go.
Damn it! Wheel is stuck fast.
Mari flashes a massive horsey smile at you, then winces, her left arm hanging limply at her side.
By the seven, that was something. What'd I tell you? Nice scratch on me. None that'll last, at least. Glad my little guy got to see it. Oh, sure. Just a nasty bruise by the feel of it. May have to lay off blasting beasties for a day or two after. The fighter's lament. Didn't catch your name, though. I'm Mari. Barin? My loyal lad. I gotta run or waddle back over to him. Guess those beasties landed a swipe or two after all.
She winces and clutches her belly, but slaps you hard on the shoulder with her other hand.
We owe you a debt. Oh, if you hadn't rolled in when you did, I might be whistling Teedle-Dee in a Voidwoken's belly by now. Always happy to squash a bug if I get the chance, especially with a toughie like you on the front. Hate to cut this short, but I ought to dash off. My boy's waiting for me. Mind lowering the bridge, though? I find myself slightly indisposed for the moment. There you are, my good-looking lad. Ma! Let me get a good look at you. You're okay?
Course I am, Ma. Are you?
Fit as a fiddle. And twice the size.
And the house?
She'll be all right. And how's my little spider monkey doing? Safe and sound?
Spider monkey? You mean dragon?
Come here, you.
Mother and son fall into a tight embrace. One tear rolls down Mari's nose, falls on the black stubble on Barin's head. She strokes the wet drop away, smiling. Mari seems oblivious to you. Her eyes are closed, her lips turned in a serene smile as she strokes Barin's head.
My boy, my good boy.
Hey, wait, one sec. Ma, look! Thank you so much for helping my Ma. All those Voidwoken. Sheesh, thank the gods everyone is okay.
Thank the gods. Oh, thank the mum. And our friend here too. I know a good arm when I see one. I'll tell my cousin Ryman what you did. He's real high up in the Order, and he's visiting Driftwood as we speak. Could be he has some good work for you. Reckon there's space for us in the Magister's barracks. Ryman ought not to turn down his own cousin. Some dwarves, locals, attacked a Magister caravan. Must have been sorcerers inside. Voidwoken must have sensed them. Came in formation like a proper battalion. Never seen anything like it.
Mari looks to Barin and flexes. He does the same back at her.
Luck wishes. We're off into town. Best of luck to you, mate. And come say hi if you make your way inside.
It is so dark in here, I can't see anything. I think I've already read this one. Oh, I guess not. Why would you have a mackerel in the dresser? Oh, that's no.
Rather large for a cellar, isn't it?
I didn't mean to do that. Thank you, game.
What's this? I found something.
Oh, it's on the other side. Oh, I can't take the picture frame?
I've spotted something.
Well, that's lovely. Well, I can always pick the lock, get back out. Oh, is this a different way to get in? Where am I? Yeah, I guess it was just a different way to get in.
It's hard not to feel some pride in reptilian engineering. I watched an elf spend hours trying to force his way into a lizard's chest. Eventually, he threw it into the flames. But still it sits there, indestructible. He did not leave empty-handed, unfortunately. I pity the poor salamander that he dragged back to his ghastly home.
Is that an elven ancestor tree just ahead? It's beautiful.
The spirit ignores your presence, busy as it is resisting the pull of another, the ancestor tree, trying to take its source. All you feel is the spirit's resistance, and it...
Oops.
The roots of a great ancestor tree reach from deep underground to the surface above and beyond. But this tree feels tainted. You are a scion of the elves. The mother tree demands your blood. You do not have a choice. She has a plan, and you must serve her with your death. You heed your mother's wishes and take root. But then you hear a voice, a friendly whisper from beyond. The voice knows you. He understands you. He loves you. He offers you your freedom and asks but one small service in return. Grateful, you accept. In an instant, you are an elf once more, walking in the world. But your new friend begins to make demands. Small services, then larger and more often. They cause you pain. At last, he bids you guard your tree. He expects you shall have guests. You shall kill the Godwoken when they come. Then you shall be free.
I'm surprised I didn't trigger anything. I didn't see a way down here. Oh, they're mining up oil. Oh, that's an exit.
The headless statue looms over you.
This part is gated off from the rest. Whoever is buried here must have been important.
Here rests the dwarven hero Bromley. She served Lucian the Divine with honor and cast out the demons that plagued the great woodlands. The implements of her heroism shall rest at the site of her victory. Here rests the lizard hero Vidia. She served Lucian the Divine with great dignity and vanquished the strange beasts that arose from the primordial caverns of Reaper's Coast. The implements of her heroism shall rest at the site of her victory. Here rests the human hero Garrick. He served Lucian the Divine with immense skill and slew the necromancers who preyed upon the dead of Stone Garden Cemetery. The implements of his heroism shall rest at the site of his victory. Here rests the elven hero Halla. He served Lucian the Divine with great vigor and defended the farmers who feed Reaper's Coast against pitiless bandits. The implements of his heroism shall rest at the site of his victory. Suddenly, the earth churns and buckles upwards in several places. Some things are trying to rise to the surface.
Godwoken! You must fall! The God King demands it!
You must fall, so that we may rise!
Let your blood quench our roots, so we may grow.
The covenant shall be fulfilled.
Ace steel, Godwoken!
Wait, what? He cast poison suddenly at the start of a fight. Huh? So that's working on this, but none of the other skills from stuff ever did. Go figure. We'll organize that later. I don't think you're close enough for this to work. Oh, they're not that high level. What?
Die, Godman.
Your efforts are useless.
Your efforts are useless.
I need to read that quest. No, not that one. You know, I don't think I can beat them at the moment. We're going to kill him twice. Oh wait, am I visible again? I didn't realize that.
I am a servant of the God King. I love what there is no
I swear their look changed. I didn't mean to hit that.
These were heroes? What happened to them? And what's this covenant?
The spirit of a dwarf frowns at you, suspicion drawing the lines of his face deep.
I don't hear any pickaxes! No shovels! Where are my lazy diggers? We can't be wasting time! The Empress will have me head, and then all of yours! Haven't you seen the excavation site? There's real treasure there. Bones of the beast. The site's close. It has to be. There's more stones to break, more earth to turn. We need to get there.
The spirit keeps glancing back. A difficult...
How can I help? If I knew the way...
Quit idling!
The chronicler...
Why did this re-proc? Huh.
The dog growls and bares its teeth at you in a wide, unsettling grin. You swear you see a worm emerge from its grey-pink gums, then burrow back in.
Ew.
Come closer. I dare you.
He sniffs, he snarls.
I am death. There's no defying me.
The dog's growls intensify and transform into a rhythmic rasp that mimics laughter. You swear you see the ground behind him momentarily churn and tremble.
Oh, but the death you think you know is an illusion. Those who meet their true end are puppets, and I their puppet master. Your bones will dance for me. Not one step further. I know what you want here, but Can has already laid claim to it. Ha! She calls herself master. I call her minion. Whatever name you choose, it is her hand that will wield it, not yours.
The dog raises its head to the stormy sky and howls. The earth beneath you vibrates, a dirge plucked on the strings of a rotting lute.
Necrotic troll, you are summoned. Crawl through the gate. The earth opens for thee.
This isn't gonna hit anything else, is it? Okay, no, okay, so I should definitely just kill a dog.
The dog's spirit rolls his head around, gawking at the ground and sky as if he's never seen them before, then locks his eyes on yours. He snarls, unconvincingly.
I am
death. You offend the Necrohound. When the reckoning comes, you will cower in fear of anathema. You will bow before the demon blade.
He moves to lick his haunches and seems taken aback by his own translucence.
Once a demon, now a weapon. We heard its call and slayed our allies in its name. It is near. With it, we will slay living and undead alike. There will be no mercy.
The canine spirit lifts his head to howl, but can barely manage a whimper. He tucks his tail between his legs, shocked at his own impotence.
Big. Okay, Riker's up to the north. I want at that chest. What is this, a chicken coop? Oh, okay. Are they an excellent north?
Here lies Phylan Surrey, whose family's generous patronage helped build these burial grounds, and who refused to be buried in the Surrey crypt.
Heavy that chest is. I think I need to make my way to town and sell some junk. Jeez. Oh, I can't pick it up. Dang it. Yeah, you know what? I am gonna go back to town. So much garbage.
Glad to see you well. Until later, then.
Smells worse
worse over here than a dozen rotten eggs dropped in a vat.
Back for a return visit, are you?
They don't come visit your ton. Who will? Keeping it together, Bree?
Your fish
I'm
sticks
all
of
right,
the void.
as long
What
as we
kind
don't
of
think
rabbit
about it too
says
much.
Brandy
You're
is
safe among
slightly
friends.
decent.
Never forget it.
No.
Keep talking, dwarf, and you get back into the sun.
Yep.
I still want to sell some of this junk.
Back for a return visit, are you?
Waiting, I don't need. Need the chicken scroll. I will keep Supernova.
Keeping it together, Bree?
I'm all right, as long as I don't think about it too much.
You're safe among friends.
Yep.
Smells worse over here than a dozen rotten eggs dropped in a vat of vinegar.
Then don't come over. Not like you're buying anything.
If I don't come visit your ton, who will?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Keeping it together, Bree?
I'm all right, as long as I don't think about it too much.
You're safe among friends. Never forget it.
There's a few seats in here. I need a BRB. It'll be about, I guess, like 5 minutes. And I'm back.
To see an elf burning the body of kin, it turns one's stomach.
Oh, I didn't mean to exit out here, but I guess I'll grab that chest.
I've spotted something.
Where am I? What's wrong? When I need to go? Oh, a little bit past the door talking. Okay.
Locked in perpetual prayer. Keep trying, my friend.
Whoops, right there, myself. Kind of scope inside. I don't know if this will make them angry or not. Okay, I can't pick it.
You scrape your finger along the statue and note the dust that coats it. It's haunted this tomb for some time, it seems.
Is this pure petrification?
Nothing but bone dust. Even the petrified aren't immune to the ravages of time, it seems. So still here. Like the air itself's been petrified.
scrape your finger along the... The petrified woman cannot speak, but her eyes glow with the fury of the sun.
What if I depetrify her? Oh.
Well, isn't this rich? Cursed by a coffin, and rescued by a cadaver. The indignity.
She huffs in annoyance and rolls her eyes.
Oh, all this trouble, and for nothing. Never figured I'd need frost armour. A mutt? Oh, girl, he's no mutt any more than I'm a maiden. Oh, but do forgive me. I haven't expressed proper gratitude.
She bows in insincere reverence. Her arm rests on her back, hand mere inches from her staff. She rises from her bow. The deep blue veins on her face pulse violently.
Oh, honey, I know this isn't the way you wanted it to end, but anathema is still out there, and I'm not keen on competition if you get my drift.
A jolt of cursed fire flares from her staff.
Bring it.
Oh. You know what? I wonder something. What is the furthest distance I want to... Yeah, about here.
The spirit's lip curls upwards. She opens her mouth as if to speak, but her words fade in the tomb's chill. The longer you gaze, the more your inner source churns. You are drawn into her, her mind, her body, her past. They are no longer hers, but yours. You sit at a fire. At your left lies a black dog, basking in the warmth. Others huddle behind you. A young elf, a grizzled dwarf, and a skeleton, an undead. You hold a parchment up to the light and point at it. It is there that anathema can be found. The sky is dark, and the roaring fire is now a sad flicker. The others lie around it in a circle, but you hear no snores. Their chests neither rise nor fall. Their eyelids never twitch. You look to your left. The dog's yellow eyes lock with yours, and the two of you turn from the ring of corpses. And you gasp as you are thrust into the present. You take a few deep heaves, then glance at the spirit. Her mouth continues to gabble, but you're grateful that only silence reaches your ears.
I think I now have to reload a save. I think I quick saved right before that. Wait, isn't there a skill that prevents petrification? I wonder if being blessed would prevent it. Yeah, I'll just try it. Yeah, okay, that actually does work. I'm gonna reload and do the fight first before doing that. Huh. Neat.
Well, wasn't this rich? 'Cause
She huffed.
all this trouble, and for nothing. Never figured I'd need frost armor. And that's but
She bows in insincere reverence. Her arm rests on her back. She rises.
Oh, honey.
A jolt of curse.
Bring it.
Game, come on. Here.
The spirit's lip curls upwards. The longer you sit, the sky is dark. You look to your and you gasp.
Stone one. Why is it called stone one? that have a different icon? Oh, it does. I kind of like that. I use something, I don't know what yet. Okay, it's like directly south from here.
Buff, look at all these bones. I've spotted something. Still sounds stuck. Must be more to it. I've spotted something. Ah, success! It's locked fast. It's locked fast. Oh, it's shut. Maybe it's connected to some other mechanism. No, the door!
Well, it's a good thing I have a bunch of extra chests on me.
Maybe this one. What did that do? Look at that. It did something.
Oh, lovely.
All this wealth's just been going to waste.
Why does it feel like these clay sentinels are all gonna, like, get up the attack?
Unlike so many other spirits, this one is hardly silent. She clicks and squawks the moment you approach her, like a cornered crow facing down a hungry owl.
Are you the new servant, then? A pity. Seems the standard is plummeting quickly. You brought my tea, have you?
The spirit takes the invisible cup from you and takes a sip of non-existent liquid.
I've tasted better brews, but from the look of you, the refreshments won't be improving.
She's awful.
She waits a moment.
You expecting a tip? Well, here's one. Moisturize. That old thing, it was passed to me by my father, Johannius. And my father's father, Johannius. And my father's 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 father, Johannius. Don't know what happened to the one in the middle. Don't rightfully know what it's supposed to do. Johannius, the umpteenth, brought it back from Blood Moon Island. I thought it might be good for stirring stew, but the cook gave it back. Said it made her feel funny. Whatever that... Mama cannot good.
The spirit stands there smiling, utterly oblivious to her own outburst, leaving you to ponder the strange words she shouted. Mamtenem rnect udil.
What just happened? You mean my display of proper posture and etiquette? The benefits of charm school, I don't expect you'd qualify. Hurry back. The eyebrows still need plucking.
She's awful, but I like her. I don't like the fact there's a ton of these clay sentinels.
You feel the unusual object's vast energy before your hand even touches its smooth surface. Upon contact, the semi-transparent artifact shivers and speaks. You feel you've heard this language before, but where you cannot remember. And what these intonations mean, you cannot say.
Adan, Falon Dumorav Narvur Revelis. Awenu Arye, Demchu Sha'an. Sadenmenia Veitfen, Domrisval Veid Evrekis.
The shard responds with another sequence of unusual and ominous words. This language is beyond your comprehension. The oblong object is crystal clear and unmarked by marks or chips. It rests snugly in your palm, as if meant to be gripped with a resolute hand. The object repeats its unintelligible speech.
I kind of want to destroy all these clay figurines for no real reason. They do come alive! Oh, that might have been a bad idea. No, wait, I should probably have something to, like, take some of this damage off of me. Oh, something that would explode. Okay, I'm gonna reload. That is entirely too many to fight at once. Actually, wait, no, I'll see how far this goes. It's just gonna take forever. They're not very strong. I'm sure I get XP from killing them. No, I'm not getting XP. At least a bunch of them are just dying real fast. Wait, what? I didn't know that summoned something. Huh. Oops, that's the wrong page.
Anathema. They're dead. Well, more dead.
So I did not realize this was a summoning spell. Come on, game. There's genuinely no point in fighting these guys, I don't think. That is suspicious. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna see if they did give me any XP. If they did, it might be worth fighting them. It gave me a little bit of experience.
What the hell? The trap?
Oh, they're gonna attack anyway? I need 3. Yeah, I'm gonna use invisibility pots just to get through this faster. I was waiting another turn to get all my points up. Also, that dot damage is doing work.
dead. Well, more dead.
Come on, mistress. Hear me, heed me. You've always had a glint in your eye for old Zimski. Don't abandon me now.
Zimski mutters to himself as he traces sigils in the dirt. He spies you, and a shrewd look brightens his eyes. He stretches out a hand, showing you a solitary coin on his palm.
Heads or tails?
He flips the coin high in the air. It twinkles beneath the moonlight as it spins down, and he claps it to his forearm. It's tails.
Oh, that was a lucky guess.
Lucky. Enjoy it while you can. All my life I served Lady Luck, and see how it ends? In the dirt, just the same as everybody else.
Turning from you, he crouches back to the dirt. He resumes tracing esoteric sigils, his fingertips swirling through the graveyard clay.
Signs to call her. Oh, Lady Luck always came when I called. For 30 years we roamed Riverlon together. She was my faithful mistress, from card game to wager to grift. She was the life of me. Yet she once no dead man. Now I cannot influence even a coin toss. But you breathe. I'll wager you've more use for my gifts than I do. Here, tell me what you truly value. If my lady sees fit, I'll give you what I truly value in return. You don't deserve the kiss of Lady Luck.
He waves a hand at you in disgust, turning away. Zimski pointedly ignores your attempts at communication.
Yeah.
To see an elf.
Damn Riker. Ah, you again. Any luck in old Lady Surrey's tomb?
He places his hand on the artifact, and it drones in its strange language. Adan, Shvalon Dumora Vavur Rivelis, Awanu Ari, Dem Chushan. The object continues. Sarden Menia Veet Feln, Dom Drisval Veet Evdekais.
It's true then. Anathema. Within reach. Tell me, is this all there was? There weren't any other curios in there? Amazing, but not unexpected.
He breathes a long, lugubrious sigh.
It's time I leveled with you. This is the hand grip of the fabled anathema. A sword capable of annihilating anyone. Even a divine. Imagine it. Holding in your hand a force that could wipe away sun and shadow. A sword of life and death, miracle and sin. A sword of atonement. I can restore anathema to working condition, but this is only half of it. We still need the blade. How fortunate that the hilt has already told us where to find it. Blood Moon Island.
No, I want the remaining piece.
Well, you may not always have the smarts, but you've sure got the spirit. Blood Moon Island awaits, my bony friend. It's a bit of a jaunt, but this gives me time to prepare my workspace. We'll catch up on the Lady Vengeance, yes?
Tarquin doesn't wait for an answer. His attentions are already turned elsewhere.
Oh, that auto curse is. Oh,
Within the stone garden's walls, peace be thy immortal fortune, relieved of toil, free of indignity, until thou art called to serve. The servant grumbles.
Another forgotten king from another forgotten time. As beautiful as always, if unwilling to whisk me away from this place.
how do you get into that house?
She hums quietly. The notes move in rhythm with her wandering eyes.
When the kingdom is decaying, what good is a king?
so I need to put it in that one. No reason to save other than Oh no, the door's gone.
Who builds a mansion on the edge of a graveyard?
Death prowls above. Ascend only if you seek it. A visitor. Such a rare and exquisite pleasure, especially from one so unliving.
What do you have? Yeah, nothing really.
The elf tilts his head backwards, but his squinted eyes don't stray from you.
Call me Riker. Please, do avail yourself of my creature comforts. You've surely come a long way. Look around you, madam. I live among the graves. I'd be a most unsavory neighbor if I let myself wallow in ignorance of my own community. And yet, I suspect there's even more to know about you. Isn't that right, Godwilken? So much potential, but still so naive. It is my very business to know things, human. I also see you are not yet whole.
He presses a slender forefinger against his tight lips and hums.
I'm not a generous man, but I could give you what you seek, if you offer something in return. A completely fair exchange between sorcerers. You must go to the Black Pits. There's a cavern there. In it, you'll find a stone tablet of considerable value.
He points to the location on your map.
Bring it to me.
Dizziness. It lasts just a moment, but long enough for you to feel Amadia's presence. You hear no words, yet understand. It's imperative you accept Riker's bargain. The episode passes. Riker is peering at you intently. He awaits your reply.
A promise you'd best fulfill.
Riker bows his head deeply.
Then you'll have the power you seek, if not the power that trumps it. There will always be one greater, you know. Now please, don't let me keep you.
Yeah, I can guess why he was banned. He was stealing bodies and stuff.
As you reach to push open the heavy door, the coils and whirls of engraved wood dance into a new pattern. The semblance of a face arises, a face that seems to look right through you.
A little sorcerer, come to play. You are a sorcerer, are you not? Perhaps even God-woken? Tell me true, now.
Silence greets your answer. In the distance, you hear the screech of an eagle. Worryingly closer, you hear some kind of a moan. Time passes. At last, the lips on the door creak open and the door speaks.
Enter.
The face melts back into the wood of the door, and the whirls swirl back into a floral pattern. A loud metallic click can be heard from deep within.
Oh, I just had to talk to it? Oh, I destroyed a door for no real reason. Let's see, what do you want me to do all the way in the Black Pits? Okay. Hey, the guy said there's something on Blood Island. Where?
The shaggy dog keeps his distance, wary eyes sizing you up as his hackles rise.
You run away. Everyone here run away. All run from something. I knew. All runaways round here. I ran away from bad man. Very bad man. Man wanted to make me spider food. I know. I can sniff. Good and bad. Riker bad. Bad man. So bad. I liked his house. Big garden of stones. Lots and lots of bones to dig. Good, tasty. But when I sniffed him, how he is for true, I ran and ran and ran.
He paws a few tentative steps closer and sniffs all around you, nose wrinkling with concentration.
Some bad. Most good. Good enough. Good enough.
He bounds forwards and licks your face effusively. His breath stinks of graveyard clay and ancient bones. Immediately, you feel an allergic reaction developing on your cheek, hot red blotches spreading in an angry rash. The dog scurries away to sniff about the area, leaving you with his approval and an itchy face.
Oh, my trip just gives you the freaking disease. Little butt.
Looks like this place has seen better days. Much better days.
An older couple is crouched behind a cart, exchanging sharp whispers.
They'll tear the place down.
They'll tear us down if we don't stay quiet.
Careful, eh? There's Voidwoken up yonder, in the farmhouse. Plenty of room for you here.
Aye, stay. But do keep quiet, the lot of you. Just hush, now.
Clear 'em out? Are you mad?
She's not mad, Conway. Look at her. Looks like she's our best shot at getting the farm back. Good luck, love. Take care of yourself against those nasties.
Be careful now. Those beasts are nothing to sneeze at.
How do I get in the house?
You want me to be quiet?
Yeah, there's like 6 of them
And stop
there.
shushing me.
Oh. This kind of makes me nauseous that it's at an angle. Really? That missed? What? Damn it.
Anathema.
Oh sweet, I actually needed those.
Stop shushing me.
What should we do?
You tell me, Conway. Do I look like I've got any void-walking repellent on me?
Glad I asked.
Any word, love? Did you really now? Well and truly?
Listen. It's quiet. They're really gone.
Oh, Conway. We can go home.
Conway and Lynn pull you forward into a great, strong hug. Lynn kisses your cheek. Conway claps your back.
Conway, you still got Hanag's things. Someone like this would know what to do with them. Put them to good use. It's what she'd want.
Hanag?
That's right, Lynn. That's surely right. Here, take this. Dear friend of ours left them with us for safekeeping. I don't think she'll be back anytime soon.
Conway hefts a heavy sack toward you, head slightly tilted in a grateful bow.
Oh, Hanag. Such a sweet dear.
Sweet? That's one word for her. But she was a friend, anyway. The sorcerer. I'm not ashamed to say it. We tried to help her.
Everyone needs help sometimes. Especially when bloomin' magisters are hunting you out with those dogs of theirs.
Well, but we didn't know she'd bring those beasts. We surely didn't know. Well, ain't no shame in being whoever you are. You'll be all right soon as all this blows over. And so will we.
I bet Hanag would want to meet you. She needs friends. She isn't bad. All this was just an accident.
When the Voidwoken came, she ran off in the direction of the cloister woods. It's true, she's a dear spirit. Just pushed too far, you know? You let us know if you meet her. Tell her we miss her. Tell her we're all right.
What if I can tell them that I've met her? Also, I wonder if I can give this to an eye. Okay, I still pump sneaking.
Because the seventh will, then so be it. I will carry on.
I have no idea for what skill. Maybe Duck Duck Goose. Though, 5-star diner would be real nice. Or Indomitable. You know, Executioner sounds better. Yeah, probably bump up to 90. Could make me do quite a bit of damage. You can't even see my damage on the screen. Yeah, maybe we should do necromancy. I don't know. No, I'll do geomancy because I think this will bump up how much I heal. Like maybe, I don't know. I'm not sure how poison healing works.
Crying won't erase the past. Pick up and move on.
Make yourself at home now. Even if it is a little, messy at the moment. Lynn and I do thank you. We truly do.
I was hoping I could tell them that I did meet her.
As long as they've been prices. Plan to pass the place down to my boy Gareth one day. If he ever comes home.
Yeah,
I've
Gareth
always
has been
been a
coming
fighter.
home.
I'll get through this. Oh, there you are, love. So good to see you again. Ah, well, I'm Lynn. Pleasure to meet you. And that over there's Conway, my dearly beloved. And we have us a beautiful boy named Gareth. But he's off on duty and hasn't been home in, well, far longer than a mother likes to think about. I do hope we'll see him soon. Sometimes I get such a dark feeling in my bones, like a sudden freeze when I think about him. That's all I could ask for, now that the farm's safe again.
I wish I could give them money so they could fix up the farm. I have plenty of it.
Start over.
Goodness, I've made so much.
This Magister didn't die by a sword anyway. Something's afoot here.
Voidwoken! The sorcerer's conjured Voidwoken! Form up! Don't let them over the bridge!
The spectral Magister raises his sword and shield against an unseen Voidwoken foe.
Why is it my turn again? Oh shit, I might accidentally hit some.
Bloody shambles, this. My thanks for your help.
He takes a pull from a water canteen, then splashes some over his blood-stained hands.
No, it ain't mine. A sorcerer fugitive was hiding here. Some of the locals were stupid enough to help him. We got a tip-off, but he wasn't willing to go quietly. These Voidwoken appeared, thanks to him. It was messy. A lot of the locals didn't make it, and those that did, well, there's a price for helping sorcerers.
If you weren't hounding him, this genuinely wouldn't have happened. This is one of the things I'm just gonna bite my tongue. I don't know if you're supposed to sell that or not, so I'll just keep it.
The spirit of a woman cowers before you. She has her hand clamped over her mouth in a desperate effort to stifle the whimpering. Something catches her eye. Terror swamps her, and she slips to the floor, screaming.
Help! Somebody! Help! Voidwoken!
Also, all this is for my hey. Bottle of beer. Take a free pie. That's a level 13 knife. Oof.
Villagers. Some slain by Voidwoken, others perhaps not.
The spirit of a matronly woman stands before you. She shakes her head as she soundlessly argues with someone unseen. A faint sound catches your ear, the rasp of metal upon leather, a sword unsheathed. The spirit's eyes bulge with panic. She raises her arms protectively. A chilling sensation passes right through you. For a moment, it sounds like you can hear a distant male voice utter a confused, "Huh?" The woman's eyes seem to fix upon you, a brief flash of lucidity.
Big Magister did this. He didn't care that I was innocent. I heard them call him Stanley as I bled out on the ground.
The moment passes. There's another swish of metal through the air. The spirit collapses backwards, a silver gash opening the full width of her torso.
These people were slain by blades, not Voidwoken.
Everyone else acting like you're in a black pit. You know, I think we can get off a bit early today. Just cause. Mostly because I want to binge Dragon Ball Z and stuff. Which, if you don't know why, I hate to break it to you, but the creator of Dragon Ball passed away. Wait, let me look this up to make sure. It was either last night or, like, today. I'm not entirely sure. Oh, I think I misspelled his name. Well, yo, I want to know what the date of it was. Oh, okay, I'm actually behind a couple of days. What? How did it take me this long to learn about that? Maybe it wasn't confirmed until, like, last night today. But yeah, Akira Toriyama passed away apparently on March 1st. I thought it was, like, last night today. And yeah, considering Dragon Ball is one of my favorite series just ever, to the point where I keep Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 installed on my computer at all times, I think I'm gonna get off and like binge the original Dragon Ball for a while. So yeah, go eat something tasty. Good night.